Hello, YouTube. Glad to be back here. I know it's been a while. If you watch anything on my channel, all four of you know that I'm pretty busy most of the time. I don't get a chance to make videos too often. I wish I did, I really do, but kind of is what it is. Anyway, some of the things while I've been gone that I've done is, well, we had a lot of flooding here in Kentucky and wiped out my garden, wiped out all sorts of things, man, and that's a real bummer. I mean, not the home or anything. I don't want it to sound like that because a lot of people had it way, way worse than I did. I lost the garden and things, fairly easy replaceable. A lot of people lost their homes and in different areas and stuff. So yeah, but we had nothing of that like that. But yeah, cost us, washed out my driveway, washed out the garden, and a few other things. Lost a couple trees. No, not too big of a deal. Everything that can be taken care of. But threw my back out for the first time. That was lovely. Moving some railroad ties. Um, maybe some other guys can relate to this. I guess like I'm almost 50 years old and I don't realize it sometimes. I mean, I'm in fairly decent shape. I've worked, been a welder, fabricator, different jobs like that. So but yeah, I just sometimes I don't realize I'm getting older and can't do some of the things I used to do. And when you get reminded, it's usually in a harsh way. But so knives, man, I've got something really cool to show you guys today. This is what I've been carrying. This is just a PM2 and S45 VN. Yeah. Man, my lighting I think is getting worse out here. But scales. These scales are from Knives Plus, I think. I'm not sure if they make them or you can find them there if you like them. They're pretty nice. Northwest clip, Lynch Northwest clip. PM2. I can't hardly not carry one of these guys, and it's not even my favorite knife. It's that good. It's pretty good at everything. But yeah, this isn't what the video is about. It's just kind of what I've been carrying, what's in my pocket right now. And this big guy, Benchmade Onslaught, full size. This thing's just awesome. If I can get some batteries for my caliper, if I ever remember to do that, I'll show you what the blade stock is on this guy. I mean, look, I'll kind of compare here for you. This knife's, you can see the size difference here. Okay. Well, look at this. That wild. It is so thin behind the edge, or the whole blade stock's very thin. Behind the edge is, man, I don't know, probably, I'd say about 10 probably. 10 thou behind the edge. Maybe a little less in places, a little more in places, but man, what a wonderful knife. You can't get these anymore, and I'm sorry about that. Sometimes I feel bad about showing things that you can't, that you have a harder time getting, but I collect, I collect and use both. And so I'm all the time buying older stuff. So that's just kind of part of it. Sometimes you'll see things on this channel that I wouldn't say are impossible to get, but you just have to hunt for them if you see something you really want. But yeah, this is a great knife. I'm not sure if they were popular when they were in production, but I've been trying to get one of these for a couple of years now, and I finally got one. I think I'm going to get the smaller one too. It's called the Mini Onslaught, I think, and it's still got a 3.5-inch blade on it. It's still a probably 8.5-inch knife overall or so. This one's pushing, what is this? Well, let me see here. Yeah, we're looking at about 10 inches overall here, close to it. Yeah, close to 10, 9 3/4, somewhere around there. 4.25-inch blade. Yeah, let's see, about a 5.25-inch handle or so. Yeah, so big knife. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. Now the knives I'm getting ready to show you, there's a bit of a story behind them, and the bummer is you can't get one right now. Dave Warren at Tuya Knives, the story that I know, and guys, look, I don't know if this is fact or not. This is just what I've been told and what I've heard. That Tuya Knives and Dave Warren, they OEM some knives for a company called Vortex out of Taiwan, I believe. And Dave liked them so well that he asked Vortex Knives, like, hey, you guys have any extra of them that I could sell? I'll buy them all. And they said yes, and they give him like 54 of them. And yeah, I come across them, and I seen the price on it and read this what they call it, the specs on it. And man, I was like, man, that looks like an awesome value. I love the looks of the knife. Plus, for $200, that knife, what, like, wow. So I started looking into it, and I bought one immediately. And when it got here, it's a tremendous value. There's none left that I know of. The last one I looked on Tuya Knives, and there was one in stock, and I helped another channel that I really like, Therapeutic Edge, Peter over there. I thought it's something that he would really like, so I told him, and he ended up buying it on the spot because I think he'd heard a little bit before I told him anything about it. I think he'd kind of, caught wind of them. But I think, guys, I think because a lot of people are wanting these, a lot of people like them, they're really popular. I believe Vortex may make more. Now, that's just me guessing. I didn't hear anything about that. I don't know. I have no idea. But I figure if, a lot of people are still wanting them, they may like them. Now, I've looked online and I've tried to come across this, this particular knife brand, and either they haven't made anything like this before, or I'm looking at the wrong thing. I really don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and get on with it and show you the knife. So it's the Vortex Model 1. I call it the Tuya Vortex Model 1, but I don't, Tuya just made it. I don't think their name's really supposed to be anywhere, as far as the public knows, really any way associated with it other than being the OEM, which, you know how that goes. We don't usually know that part anyway, but here it is. Look at this thing. It's beautiful. Well made. The machining's great. Like a floating backspacer. Clip works really well. Over travel stop here. There's not one here. You do have a hardened insert, thumb studs, this screw, which you can use. These were like $214, something like that on Tuya Knives. So something else to note is when I got this, as soon as I got it at that price at $200 for this knife, I was like, I want another one of them. And I don't usually do that, but I was like, man, at that price, I want another one of them knives. So I ordered one, or I got back with Dave, and he's like, I'm out. At the time, he's like, yeah, I have no more. He said, I've got some loaners that I've loaned YouTubers and stuff that may be coming back in. But he said, I did send Jason at White Mountain Knives a few. So that's what I did. I got a hold of Jason real quick, and he said, yeah, I do have some coming in. I'll put your name on one, and that's how I ended up with two. Man, so the blade steel, it's not marked on there. If you can see, the only marking on this blade at all is right there. Nothing else on this side. Now on I believe when they were listed online, that it said that the blade steel was M390. And then I watched LTK's video, and I believe he put S90V. I'm not sure, guys, because now the listing was down off of Tuya Knives, so I couldn't go back and look. So I really don't know until I talk to Dave or somebody, maybe Justin, what the blade steel is. But it's either S90V or M390. And for $200 on here's a size comparison. You can see I've been using this one quite a bit. Man, it's phenomenal. Very good knife. So there it is against the PM2 and the Onslaught. Now the Onslaught's huge, but so it's a good size knife. So you're looking at about 3 3/4 inch blade. I gotta get something better to measure with. This janky. But yeah, 3.5 inch cutting edge. I don't know, almost about a 4 inch blade, about 9 inches overall or so. Yeah, next time I do a video, you'll not be seeing this. I ain't gonna do this much longer, but so big knife. And guys, the action, man, just awesome. The thumb studs work great, which are also the blade stops. Another feature to this, that's just kind of, it's not anything that I love or whatever, but it's just part of the knife, so I'll show it. They come with, let's see. Yeah, the packaging, I mean, this is it, guys. You throw in a couple pieces of this styrofoam type stuff and this thing. There's no card. There's no, there's no nothing. It's just, and what this is like one of those secondary locks, you know, virtual fixed blade, whatever it is people say. Not a fan. Mine don't even thread in real well, and I don't want to force it. Just because I'll never use it, you know, so I'm not going to force it in there. It probably would go. It feels like it would go, but so yeah, Dave Warren, man, he's the one that had the you know, the state of mind to realize, hey, this is a good knife. He liked it, you know. Otherwise, we may have never seen these. I mean, how often have you heard of Vortex knives? Maybe you have. I haven't. So yeah, he bought the 54 and put them up on his site. They went like that, man. Once word started getting out, they went quick. $200 right around. I lost my train of thought, but yeah, $200. Finger flick like a dream. Thumb stud, awesome. They're just great. And it's not just that one. Well, put this one on the screen. Here's, you know, the other one. Now, one is a little bit quicker than the other. I may end up getting my thumb, but look at that, man. Wow. So, if you like these, contact Dave Warren at Tuya Knives. He's a really nice guy, super nice dude. And ask him if there will be more. Maybe if enough of us, you know, say, hey, we want some more of them, or we need some more of those in our life. Maybe, you know, maybe we'll get them. I can highly recommend this. I haven't had it too long. I've only carried that one for maybe 2 or 3 days. But guys, I'm telling you, if this had any other name on it, it'd be a $450 knife. Now again, I apologize. I feel kind of shitty because you can't get them, but I'm hopeful that there will be more. That's kind of why, you know, I see that people are interested in it. I want to tell you everything I know, which isn't much. But I thought I'd show it off a little bit and talk about it a little bit. And maybe if we let Dave know over at Tuya Knives, again, Dave Warren, you know, maybe he can have them make more of these or something close to it. You know, if this is what they can do for that price, man, we need more of it in our lives. They're good, guys. I'm telling you, very good. So this is the Vortex Model 1. I'm sorry I don't have more information. You can look up Vortex knives. You're going to see a lot of like $30, $40 G10 models. You won't see anything like this. That's what makes me wonder, is that the right web? Am I looking at the right thing here? I'm not sure what's going on. But I'm just telling you so that you know where they come from. And Dave Warren probably has more answers than I do. So get a hold of him if you're interested. See what he has to say. I'm going to message him myself, but hopefully you don't get pissed off. Too many people trying to figure out what's going on. But again, the blade steel is either S90V or M390 because, like I said, they're taken down off of Dave's website, so I couldn't see the specs anymore, and it doesn't say. It doesn't come with anything. You know, the box, there's no tags on it, no nothing, just a plastic case with a bolt in it that I'll never use. But that's the worst part about this knife, in my opinion. The bolt thing, just something I'll never use. Comes down to a nice thin edge for the size of the knife. You know, it's not ZT thick, but it's not, it's not a laser beam either, but it's, I don't know, probably about 15 to 18, somewhere around there. Awesome knives, guys. Hopefully we'll be seeing more from these guys, man. That's my hopes anyway. So for now, guys, that's about it. If you have any questions, I think I just told you about everything I know. Don't mind, don't hesitate to ask. The worst I can do is tell you I don't know. But yeah, just thought I'd show these to you guys, make a video real quick and talk about them and let you know what I did know. So until next time, guys, have a good one. Take care. See ya.